Welcome back to Flavours of Africa. This is episode 17.
Vamos a cocinar Calulu de Carne Seca.
And we're taking a trip to southern Africa with Angola. And what I found with this cuisine along the way is that it's super interesting. It's got influences from Portugal, which was a former colony. It's a perfect blend of African cooking as well as Portuguese influences. So we're serving this dish with fungi, otherwise known as fufu. Beans cooked in palm oil and a few spices. So let's begin with the stew. So we're going to cook down our onions and tomatoes until they're nice and soft. And we're going with a bit of garlic. So this will be our stew base. I'm going to return our beef to the pot once it's been boiled. You can use dried beef, which is more traditional. So once we return a bit of the beef stock to the pan, we're going to do our vegetables. So we've got some garden eggs and okra. It's going to be chopped quite small, and this is actually my first time using garden eggs, so this was really interesting for me. This stew is actually really easy to put together, so now we're going to add our vegetables, and we're going to make a little cassava flour slurry. This is going to help thicken the sauce and give it a bit of a lighter colour. Once that's given it a little whisk, I'm going to return it back to the sauce. But what I've found with African cuisine so far, there's so much variety and so much influences from outside cultures. In West Africa, you've got influences from France, and East Africa, influences from Arabs. But it's a sort of melting pot of cultures. So now we're going to cook our beans. So here we've got our white beans, which we're basically going to cook down. And we're going to add our palm oil and our bay leaves and Maggi. That's literally all it is. So I'm going to take away some beans, which are going to be blended up and added back into the sauce. This is what's going to make it creamy and give it that nice texture. I'm going to cook it down a little bit more just so they're nice and thick. Lastly, we're going to go with our fungi. So we're just going to use some cassava flour, and we're basically just going to make fufu. We beat it quite well, and yeah, until it's nice and cooked through. That's pretty much it. I want you guys to tell me what I should make next. Comment down below.